How to start online business. Hi, it's Alexey here. More about my personality towards the end of the video. Now I'm going to share with you the secrets of how to start online business from scratch. This video will make it much more clear for you which steps to follow in order to start online business and to avoid common mistakes that new entrepreneurs often make. It will save you tons of money, lots of time, and your nerves. The whole process of starting an online business will make so much more sense for you after you finish watching this step-by-step overview on how to start an online business. So let's get started. An online business starts with an online business idea that you are going to choose for your startup. The topic of choosing your business niche and finding a business idea is huge. I talk about it in detail in another video of mine. Check it out. In essence, you need to choose an online business idea that connects your interests and passions with available resources like money and experience, together with the market demand. Once you find an online business idea that is in the sweet spot of your personal interests, your resources, and the market, I would recommend you to follow the next 3 steps to start online business. So step number 1, check the demand. Before you proceed any further with your online business idea, before investing any money and efforts into the implementation of it, you really need to understand if there is enough demand for your product or service. If you skip this essential step, then chances are you are to invest in something that would not be good product market fit, independent of how well you organize the marketing and the sales. It might lead to substantial losses and demotivation, so please do not skip it. How could you estimate the demand for some product or services that you have not even created yet, that doesn't exist? Well, there are a few simple ways how to do it, with quite a little effort and with almost zero budget. Start with looking at the search volume for the keywords representing your online business idea. You can use free tools such as Google Keyword Planner or Google Trends. However, they will not always show you the exact numbers of search volume. Once you need more precise estimation with extra keyword suggestions, then software like Keywords Everywhere or Ubersuggest, that would help. They all have free versions. I will leave the links in the description for your convenience. Let me give you an example to help you understand how it works. It will be an example based on a real-life situation. So last week I had a session with my psychotherapist. Yes, I'm having weekly sessions of Gestalt psychotherapy for mental well-being, and I recommend everyone to do it. More on this in my second YouTube channel called The Lifestyle Talk Show. So I discussed with the therapist that he could start online business and create an online course in addition to the current sessions that he sells. His time is limited, so he cannot sell too many hours of his sessions of Gestalt psychotherapy. In contrast to this, he could sell an online product to bring value to so many more people, and his level of experience and expertise is just superb. I encouraged him to proceed with this business idea, which might help thousands of people and make this world a better place. However, it was not clear in the beginning what should be the topic of such an online course. Should he discuss depression or anxiety, panic attacks or phobia? Where could he help people most? So step number 1 for him to start this online business would be to estimate the demand for those topics by looking at the search volume for those keywords. A few minutes in Google Keyword Planner gives us initial results. Depression and anxiety are searched in Google more than 1 million times every month. And things like phobia and panic are searched only a few 100,000 times. Feel the difference? And Google Trends tool give us similar results for these search phrases. Have a look here. Not only that we could initially estimate which online business idea would have more potential, But also it is possible to get new online business ideas. We can see not only the search volume for the phrases we entered, but also so-called keyword ideas to find out what else is searched, similar to our initial entry. For example, for the psychology, it will be triphobia or bipolar. I didn't know it even exists. What a condition. According to Wikipedia, trypophobia is an aversion or fear of clusters of small holes, bumps, or patterns. It is searched by millions of people every month. Oof. Okay, back to the topic of how to start online business. We're still on step number 1, which is to check the demand for the future online product. We found that depression and anxiety are searched way more often than other domains of expertise of my psychologist. Besides the search volume, we need to do a quick research of competitors. This would give us some understanding of what already exists in the market, and it provides also estimates for potential price of the future online product. We need this information in the next step of how to start online business. So step number 2 would be a 5-minute business plan. At this step, we need to estimate some essential business numbers. How many products we need to sell, to break even, and what price and how much we can afford to pay for marketing and other expenses. This is not about a big multi-page business plan. Those simply do not work for innovative products for sure. In my opinion, huge business plans for startups could even be counterproductive, because creating them, you risk wasting your precious energy and inspiration for some theoretical calculations which might never come to life, since when you start online business, there is so much uncertainty. That is why I call it a 5-minute business plan. It takes just a few minutes and a spreadsheet to estimate the numbers with which the online business will fly. You can do it even if you hate maths. It is that easy. Essentially, you need to find out how many products and at what price you should sell to make this online business idea profitable and running. I discuss it in depth in my other video about 5-minute business plan with lots of examples from real life. Check it out. So at this step number 2, we have made sure that the business model of our future online business is viable. At least on paper, at least theoretically. If it doesn't fly on paper, how can it fly in reality? Now we can proceed to step number 3, which is to test the waters. At this step, we need to get a sense of the actual demand, of our actual idea. To do this, we should create a prototype, then show it to the potential customers and watch what happens. This way, we will not only understand the actual interest in our product and the success of our not yet so perfect marketing, but also we'll get a lot of valuable feedback from the real customers. This feedback would be essential to make adjustments for a better product market fit when we scale up. How to test the waters and how to find your starving crowd. I discussed this in another video of mine with lots of practical advice and suggestions on how to avoid common pitfalls. In essence, I will show you how to create a virtual place where you convert your leads into customers, which could be a landing page or a business account in social media like Facebook page or Instagram page. I will also show you how to quickly organize lead generation, which is to create a stream of potential customers. So all this in another video of mine. Check it out. By completing this step number 3, we have made sure that the chosen online business idea is viable. We have also collected a lot of feedback from real customers to be able to optimize the online product and even the ways we sell it. This is about scaling up and is beyond the topic of this video of how to start online business. As promised at the beginning of the video, I'm sharing with you the 5 most common mistakes to avoid starting online business. Mistake number 1 is to go all in. I can imagine you are very passionate about your online business idea. You really feel it will fly, and you want to invest all your time and all your money and even get yourself into lots of debt. Don't do this. You need to make sure the chosen business model is viable and running before any significant investments from your side. Your online business idea might be great, however, it might just be not the right time for it, or the chosen way to sell the online product might not be right, or the way you explain the potential benefits to the customers. When you start a business, so many things could go wrong, so you need to wisely use the available resources. You remember, test the waters and do not go all in. So mistake number 2 is to put a lot of effort into branding. What do I mean by that? Spending days to choose the perfect name for your brand, spending thousands of dollars to create a stunning logo for your online business. All this might lead you to lose energy and motivation before you start generating any money. Your initial energy and drive are limited, so spend them on marketing and sales instead of branding. Mistake number 3 is to do it all yourself. Even if you start with zero budget, with no investment, try to find some friends or some freelancers that could help you. Instead of money, you can offer them, and they can do it for a nice review from your side, or to get a nice project in their portfolio. Being a jack of all trades is a tough role. And if you do have some initial investments, for example, your own savings, it makes even more sense to hire some freelancers for things like creating a web page, or social media design, or video editing. Depending on your budget, you could even get a virtual business assistant, at least part-time, for just a few $100s a month. This will allow you to concentrate on what's important for your business and free up your time and attention, which are naturally very limited resources of yours. Mistake number 4 is to choose the wrong online business idea. To make sure your huge efforts of starting online business are effective, you need to be sure you have chosen the right online business idea. It should be right for you, should be right for your interests, for your resources, but also it should be right for the customers. Or in other words, it should have a great product market fit and a starving crowd for it. Otherwise, your beautiful web page design and tons of money you spent on marketing might just not lead to success. Mistake number 5 is to give it up too early. So many things could go wrong. It is inevitable to have roadblocks on your way. It is not the question if you are going to have problems starting online business or not. It is the question, what will you do facing those problems? Will you give up? Or will you adjust your direction and keep going? I will put it in other words. Starting online business is not the way to check if you are smart enough or if you have abilities to be an entrepreneur. Of course you do. Starting an online business is a way to check if you are strong enough not to give up. Do you really think it is possible to fail if you do not give up and try over and over again? It is inevitable to have roadblocks on your way, but it's also inevitable to succeed if you do not give up. As a tradition, at the end of the video, I'm sharing some interesting facts about myself. In 2016, I was accepted to the University of Mannheim in Germany, in Europe. After 1 year, I graduated with a degree of a Master of Business Administration, MBA. Honestly, I was surprised and even a bit angry that studying business administration in the best business school in Germany had very little to do with starting and managing a small business. The classes were rather theoretical and academic. It was in the business school when I realized that the world needs more practical-oriented and hands-on education in the area of small business. It inspired me to create a YouTube channel for entrepreneurs and those who would like to become one. So for you, if you're curious to know how this prestigious degree helped me to get an office job in business consulting and what happened to that job, I invite you to have a look at my second YouTube channel called A Lifestyle Talk Show. Check it out. Well, that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you in the next videos.